Hi everyone, my name is Nicole and I work for the Michigan Humane Society Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland. I have a couple friends that I want to introduce you to this morning, but first I'm going to introduce you to Tails. Tails came to us as a stray from the city of Dearborn Heights, which is a city that our Westland location does contract with, so we do take strays in from that city quite often. Tails has been with us for a little while because during his stay here he developed an upper respiratory infection, which is a kitty cold, and that can be pretty common for animals in a shelter environment if they don't have previous vaccination history before coming to us. The stress of being in a shelter environment unfortunately can suppress their immune system, so they are more likely to get sick. But Tails has always been a very happy cat. Everybody just loves him, and volunteers tell me how cuddly he is every day and what a pleasure he is to spend time with. Before every animal goes up for adoption at the Michigan Humane Society, they all get a basic health exam. And during that health exam for Tails, it was noted that he does have FIV. So FIV is a virus that cats can get from other cats through bites, scratches, etc. And there is no cure for it, unfortunately. However, cats with FIV can live an amazing, normal life, and it's not slowing down Tails at all. So that is something that you'll want to consider before adopting Tails. If you have other cats in the home, it is something that could be possibly transmitted through those vectors. He also has ear mites currently, which he is being treated for. However, while the treatment is working, there is a chance that it is contagious to others in the home. So again, that is something that you'll want to consider before considering adopting Tails and bringing them into your home. Since we don't have a history on Tails and any homes that he might have been in since he came in as a stray, we just have to kind of go off of how he is here. And he is very social and very sweet and happy to see everybody. And like I said, the volunteers can't speak any more highly of him. So he would probably do best in any type of home. But it is something to consider when adopting a cat, that they do need time to adjust. When we bring an animal into a new home, it's very stressful and very scary, especially when coming from a shelter environment. So we do want to give him time to adjust to the new home and in a quiet space such as a spare bedroom or bathroom, so that he can just get used to your routine and all the new noises and smells and things like that, so that when he does have free roam of the home, he'll be perfectly comfortable and already love everybody in the home. So next I have Annie, a 6-year-old beagle. Annie came to us as an owner surrender. Her owner was moving and they couldn't take her with them or care for her any longer in their new situation. So she was surrendered to us to be put up for adoption. She was up for adoption for a short amount of time before somebody fell in love with her. Unfortunately, when she got into the home, the other dog in the home did not get along with her at all. And she was trying so hard to be so patient with her new friend, but it just wasn't working out. So she was unfortunately returned. But the previous adopter had nothing but great things to say about her. They had small children between the ages of 5 and younger, and she got along with them just great. And she loved the other dog, even though the other dog was telling her that it just wasn't a good friendship. She wants nothing to do but cuddle with you and be pet. But she is still a beagle, so don't let her fool you. She does still like to play, even though she's a little older. She is still pretty energetic for a senior dog. So beagles are a breed of hound dog. So, you know, they're pretty nosy and very energetic. So if there's wildlife in your yard, Annie might want to go and play with them and see what's going on. It's just in her nature. We're unsure of her relationship with cats. But beagles/hounds, they don't always like them, so that's always something to consider as well. Is if you have a cat in the home, you're going to want to introduce them slowly to Annie. Even if she doesn't mind a cat, she still is going to be very excited to meet them. If you have a shy pet at home, you might want to meet with Annie first and consider if she would be too much for that pet. If you have another dog at home, MHS always recommends that you bring your current dog into our facility to meet with the dog that you're considering adopting to make sure that it's an appropriate fit. If for whatever reason it doesn't work out in the home, we do have an adoption return guarantee, but we always like to know off the bat so that you don't have to go through the heartache of having to return a dog because it didn't work out between another pet. If you're interested in adopting Annie or any other animal from the Michigan Humane Society, you would want to start with filling out your adoption application, and you could do that on our website or come into one of our adoption facilities. And then once we approve your adoption application, we'll have you meet with the animals that you're interested in so that you can be sure that it's a right fit. And then if the animal is ready to go home, they will go home the same day. And Annie is already spayed and already has a microchip, so she'll be ready to go home with you the second you make that decision.